Alrighty, just came from that way, which is the parking lot and the trailhead. And it looks like the trail goes this way. I see a marker right up there. But then it looks like it doesn't go anywhere. So what's the deal? Well, apparently it goes down here along the creek. And of course there's always a creek crossing. Which I love. I love it when I don't get hurt. Alright, that was pretty easy. Alright, I'll save this stick for when I come back. Hopefully it will still be here. Alright, looks like we are coming to a shelter. I see a privy. And I see a shelter, or I guess it's a lean-to in the Catskills. A lean-to. Let's go check this out. Okay. Here we are at the lean-to, and it looks pretty nice. Massive fire pit there, and you got your privy over there, which I actually think I'll use right now. Let's go check it out. Nobody there. Okay. Alright. Back on trail. Alright. Getting kind of windy up here. That's where I came from. Still on the trail, obviously. And here's where the fun begins. Getting a little steeper now, isn't it? Time to go to work. Alright, we have made it to the junction. This is where we make the right turn to go to Balsam Mountain, I believe. Trail 2. Belleayre Mountain Lean-To 3.4. That's interesting. Rider Hollow Lean-To 1.2. Huh. So many lean-tos. My goal was to go to Balsam though, so I do believe it is this way on the Blue Trail. So on we go. Alright, we're getting up there in elevation. We are at 3588 feet, and I believe we're going to be going over 36 before we reach the summit. Passing lots of day hikers today. Nice weather. Everyone's looking at my backpack. I don't think there's a view, but there is, according to the map, there is an overlook just past the summit. So I at least want to go to the overlook just to get a view, just to make this all worth it. So let's see if we can find a summit marker of some kind first though. Past the summit now. There was no view. There wasn't even a sign that I saw. There was just a big rock indicating the summit, and there were two people there, so I didn't film anything. But I am now past the summit, and I am now at what is known as the scenic overlook. So let's go look it over. Alright, well, I doubt you can see that through the trees, but right there is Balsam Mountain that I just came down off of. And I guess I'm roughly about a mile from the summit of Balsam. And now I'm at a junction where I am going to make a left turn to go down the other side and try and find a lean-to and a place to camp. So this sign needs to be repainted or replaced. It's really not easy to read. I guess the Belleayre lean-to is that way, left, 1.3, but that's not the way I'm going. Maybe I should just go that way, who knows. That's not the original plan. The plan is to go this way to the, I guess, the Rider Hollow trailhead. And from what I understand, there's a lean-to down there somewhere. Let's hope so anyway. If not, I'll just be stealth camping, because I don't think I'm going to make it back up today. I just don't have the energy. So let's hope for the best here. So yeah, I'm really hoping this works out. I'm really committing to this by descending here. It's going to be like someone told me that it was like a 1,700 foot descent. So don't think I'll be climbing back up that today. Pretty sure I'll be camping regardless of what's down there. It's going to work out. It's all going to work out. All right. Heading down. I heard this is a pretty steep descent, so look at that. That's amazing. Ice-covered rocks. All right. Let's see how fast we can get down this mountain. And still coming down, and the trail is starting to level off a little bit. Sun is definitely out. Temperature is a little warmer now. It's like 35 degrees. And the trail has gotten pretty nice. I'm sure there's some more descent to go. It may get steep after this, but for right now I'm enjoying this part of the trail. This is not too bad, actually. Almost feels like springtime backpacking. Just a little bit of snow left on the ground. Bright sunny skies. Nice 35-degree temperatures. Man, this is getting me excited for summer backpacking a little bit. It's February. What gives? Where's the snow? Where's the cold? All right. Looks like we're coming up to the junction where we're gonna turn around, start heading back, hopefully also locate a shelter. Let's see. Doesn't mention anything about a lean-to. That's great. Well, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's not further that way, because I really don't want to go that way. Well, the sun is getting low in the sky. It's just about ready to go behind that mountain right there. It's going to get dark soon. So I'm going to be going this way regardless, because that's the way back to the car ultimately, but I'm hoping to find a place to camp, not have to climb back up the mountain. I don't know. Let's hope for the best, I guess. I don't know. It's a long way back up. It's an interesting looking bridge. There's barely enough room for me and my pack in here. Yeah. Alrighty. I see a shelter and a privy. That is just what I was hoping for. Ah, nice. Just as the sun is starting to go behind the mountain. It's going to start getting cold. pretty soon. Next thing to do is find a place to set up camp. Let's go check out the shelter first though. Alright, well, I went to look at the shelter and there was a couple of guys in there having a meal, having a snack or something, and I didn't want to film them. So I just had a little chit chat, and now I'm at a campsite nearby to the shelter, and I'm going to start setting up. Shelter is, don't know if you can see it, it's pretty far away, but it's right over there. Luckily I was able to find this campsite, and I did identify at least a couple of trees that will probably work. So right now I am quite pleased, and it looks like there's some other spots around here. I may check those out for a future visit, but right now I'm just happy to have this spot, and I'm anxious to get the setup going. So, and it's still fairly early, it's like a little after 3, so, but you know how it is in the mountains, sunset always comes a little early, and with the shadows and everything it's going to start getting cold. So I'm going to start setting up camp. All right. Alrighty, I'm all set up for tonight, and man, I cannot wait to get into bed. All ready to go. And over here, I have tried to gather a little bit of firewood, nothing big though. I only have this little silky saw, so I can't really cut anything too big, but I don't expect to be spending many hours in front of the fire anyway. This will just be enough to sit by for a few minutes while I have my dinner. But before I start cutting that up, I'm going to make myself a little appetizer, a little welcome to camp chicken and ramen, just to warm up, get some food in me, and then after that I'll start cutting this up. It should be plenty dark by then, and I'll have a little bit of a fire, and cook the main course, which is just going to be whatever mountain house meal I brought. And then I'm going to go straight to bed because I am tired. All right, appetizer. Welcome to camp. And after this, we're going to start a fire, a little one. I've already started processing some of the firewood right there, so I think we'll have no trouble getting a fire going. May not last long, but something to do. All right, cheers. Bon appetit. All right, got the camp light set up just as the sun is going down. And here's what it looks like from the trail. All right, say it's time to start the fire. All right, got the Christmas lights going on. Got a nice fire going. And I'm feeling toasty warm by this fire. Beef stroganoff noodles. It's almost like a repeat of what I just had for my appetizer, but no, whatever. It's all good. All right, the main course. I think it still needs to steep a little longer, but beef stroganoff. Smells pretty good. Way better than ramen and chicken, for sure. And we still got the hammock lights going on. And the fire is slowly dying. And I'm kind of not really doing much about it. Oh well. As soon as I finish eating this, I'm going to bed. All right, it is morning. It is a little after 7 a.m. I got up early, packed up in the dark, and I am ready to hit the trail as soon as I throw this pack on. And it is about 20 degrees. It got down to about 16 last night. And not too bad. Had a nice fire, nice dinner, slept really well. So now I have to climb back up to get back to my car. So time to go to work. Uh-oh, do we have a stream crossing early in the morning? I think we do. Yikes. This will be interesting. There we go. That wasn't too hard. looks like another stream crossing, but this one looks pretty easy. Trail continues up that way. Almost at the top. I can see daylight and I can see the sun coming up. Alright, we are back to the junction, the intersection that we were at yesterday. Yesterday I came up that way, checked out this sign for a minute, and then proceeded to go that way up Balsam Mountain. So now we have closed the loop, and I'm going to start heading back that way, back towards the car. That was the Rider Hollow lean-to that we camped at. Seems like, to me, seems like it was more than 1.2 miles though. But close enough, I guess. I don't know, what do you think? Should I go to Eagle Mountain? That would be a nice little loop. Bang out two mountains on one loop. I don't know. 2.1 miles that way. So it's a choice between Eagle Mountain or going home to watch the Eagles play in the Super Bowl. That's a tough choice. But you know what? The mountain will always be there. So I'm going this way. I will save that mountain for another adventure. So I have met quite a few people on this outing. Day hikers all seem to be interested in where I'm camping, or just the fact that I am camping. I guess they noticed the gigantic pack on my back, and they're understandably curious. So I don't know. I haven't really seen any other. I mean, there was the couple that were at the lean-to where I stayed, but I never passed them on the trail. Haven't actually seen or passed any backpackers. The descent on this side is much greater than on the other side. This was what I was imagining when considering doing the little loop on the other side, thinking that I would have to do a descent like this one, and then another ascent on the way back the next day. And so I almost didn't do it because it just seemed like a lot of work. But it turns out the loop on the other side is quite doable. It's only like a mile down and a mile up, and I don't think it goes down nearly as far. So I'm glad that worked out. I'm glad I tried it, and I'm glad it worked out. I would not have wanted to do this down and up just to get to camp. Switchback. You don't see many switchbacks in the Catskills, that's for sure. Alright, we are almost back to the trailhead that we started from. And this has been a pretty nice little loop. Wasn't 100% sure that it was going to work out, but it turns out to be quite doable and pretty nice. This is kind of a new area of the Catskills for me. I have never been here before. This is my first time doing Balsam Mountain, and there's quite a few more in this area. Eagle and Big Indian and a few others. So I may do some more adventures in this area. So far I'm liking it. Still haven't had to use my snowshoes. Glad I bought them, but it would be nice if I got to use them at one point, so I don't know. More than just for a test. But it is still early February, so you know, sometimes you get snow in March. We'll see. I do plan on doing some more adventures in this area, so I may do Big Indian coming up next. Who knows? It's just on my list. Maybe we'll get some snow for that one. Alright, well, I think I have just enough time to get home and turn on the TV.